This is a tutorial on the cancellation of agency confirmation amendment to purchase agreement form CAC. It's a short one-page form used mostly by buyer's agents that want out of a transaction. They want off the ride. They have an active transaction, but they want to excuse themselves from the table. This is the form that they'll use. I've used this form in the past. I've advised agents to use this form in the past because an agent may want to leave a transaction that's active and the buyer still wants to continue. This is what you'll use. In theory, you could do this on an amendment or even an addendum, but this form is handy because it has this boilerplate verbiage. Now, there's another reason why this form might be used, and a more nefarious reason, I'll say. And let me jump over real quick to a cancellation of buyer representation. Now, a buyer can cancel. Should a buyer be canceling during an active transaction? No. But there is a provision here where if a buyer lacks the ability to pay, which is highly subjective, this should never be checked, this should never be allowed, and it all starts in the BRBC representation agreement. Just stay with me on this quick tangent because I'm warning you for your protection. There's a poison pill in this BRBC, ladies and gentlemen, and it's right here. Buyer does not have sufficient funds to pay broker. If you check this box, if you as a real estate agent check this box and agree to this, you do not belong in the business. I'm sorry, I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm just telling you, your head's not in the right space. You're not thinking clearly. You don't have the right direction. And if you are willing to do this, you're willing to work for free, and you don't want to do real estate agency for free. It's not fun. You want to get paid for your work. So don't ever do this here on this line on the BRBC. Don't ever cancel your representation agreement on an active transaction. Only use this form, the CAC, if you want off, because you can't take it. You as the agent, it's up to you. It's your decision. You've had enough. You want off the boat, okay? You put in the street address. You put in the name of the buyer, the seller, the brokerages involved. You put the name of your brokerage and your name, and if you want, you sign right here and you're done. That's it. You send it. It's over. Let me tell you, I had to do I don't even remember how many hours, 4 or 5 hours, sworn deposition on a transaction that one of my agents was in. Okay, it was horrible. Sometimes as a broker, you get dragged in these things. And we sent something like this. Luckily, we didn't continue with the whole transaction because I had the foresight as an experienced broker to know that it was likely going to wind up in a legal dispute. So we excused ourselves at the outset, doing something like this, using a form like this. And I still got dragged into a deposition, but I mean, nothing came of it. They realized that we had nothing to do with the transaction. Anyway, so that's when you want off. It's up to you, and you send it and you're done. Now, there's a second part here if you want to replace. And you can check this box. This is a whole second part of this form where you're designating a replacement. And that replacement, and you can put it in here, who's replacing whom. So let's say you're the buyer's agent. You can check this box that you're replacing the buyer's brokerage firm. Check this box here that you're going to do a new AD form, disclosure regarding real estate agency. It's the AD form. And sign, and you're done. I mean, really, all you are is designating who the replacement brokerage firm is here. Check this box, complete a new AD with the new brokerage that's replacing you. But you don't even have to do that. Remember, this form at its core is all about you excusing yourself from the table. So that's it. You can just do the top half. And if you want to do a replacement broker, great. And it should be entirely up to you when you do this. And of course, I mean, this is straightforward. You can see who needs to sign and when. But I just wanted to tell you, if you want to excuse yourself, use this form and don't get in a situation with these other forms starting all the way back here on the representation agreement. This shouldn't even be in the form. This shouldn't even be in the BRBC right here. This whole G2, highly subjective, utter nonsense, has no business in here. Shame on the author of this form for allowing this. That's it. Thank you for watching.